Have you ever noticed how Muslims pray in the same direction, no matter where they are in the world? What made this unified direction so important, and why did it change at one point in history? Let's explore a pivotal moment in Islamic history that brought millions together, facing one sacred spot. Why was this change so monumental? Let's find out. The original Qibla. In the early days of Islam, when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers prayed, they faced Jerusalem. This city was very important because many prophets, like Prophet Musa, Moses, and Prophet Isa, Jesus, had lived and preached there. Jerusalem was a holy place, and facing it in prayer showed respect for the past prophets and their teachings. At that time, Islam was growing, and many of its teachings were similar to the messages of earlier prophets. Praying toward Jerusalem helped connect Islam with the past and showed that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was continuing the message of worshiping one true God. It also helped build a bridge between Muslims and the people of other faiths, like Jews and Christians, who also considered Jerusalem a sacred place. For nearly 16 months after moving to Medina, Muslims continued to face Jerusalem during their prayers. But soon, a great change was about to happen. A command from Allah would shift the direction of prayer forever. This change would not only test the faith of the believers, but also mark an important moment in Islamic history, one that would bring Muslims together like never before. The night journey and ascension. One of the most amazing events in Islamic history is the night journey and ascension, known as Isra and Mi'raj. This was a miraculous journey that happened in just one night. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was taken from Makkah to Jerusalem by a special heavenly creature called Buraq. When he reached Jerusalem, he visited Masjid Al-Aqsa, where he led all the past prophets in prayer. But the journey did not stop there. From Jerusalem, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to the heavens, where he met prophets like Prophet Abraham, Prophet Musa, Moses, and Prophet Isa, Jesus. He was taken to Sidrat ul-Muntaha, the highest point in the heavens, where he received divine guidance from Allah. It was during this journey that Allah gave him one of the most important commands in Islam, the 5 daily prayers. This event showed the honor given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and connected Masjid Al-Aqsa in Jerusalem and the Kaaba in Makkah as 2 holy places. Soon, another important event would happen, the change of the Qibla, which would forever unite Muslims in one direction of worship. The command to change. About 16 months after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, moved to Medina, something remarkable happened. During a congregational prayer, while Muslims were praying toward Jerusalem, Allah sent a command that would change Islamic history forever. A revelation came down, instructing Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers to turn their direction of prayer from Jerusalem to Makkah. This moment took place in the middle of prayer, and the Prophet immediately followed the command. The people praying behind him also changed their direction without hesitation. This event was so significant that the masjid where it happened became known as Masjid Al-Qiblatain, meaning the Mosque of 2 Qiblas. Many people were surprised by this change. Some non-Muslims and hypocrites questioned why it happened, but Allah explained in the Quran that He is the Lord of both the East and the West, and He guides whom He wills to the right path. The change was a test of faith and obedience for the believers. This new Qibla was not just a change in direction, it was a sign of unity and the establishment of Makkah as the spiritual center of Islam, a place deeply connected to Prophet Abraham, and the Kaaba. The significance of Makkah. Why was Makkah chosen as the new Qibla? The answer lies in its deep religious and historical importance. Makkah is home to the Kaaba, the holiest site in Islam. It is believed to be the first house of worship built for the one true God. Prophet Abraham, and his son, Prophet Ishmael, built the Kaaba as a place where people could worship Allah alone. For centuries, Makkah remained a sacred place for believers. Even before Islam, people from different tribes would visit Makkah for pilgrimage. By making Makkah the new Qibla, Allah connected Muslims directly to the roots of monotheism, the belief in one God. This change also fulfilled the prayer of Prophet Ibrahim, who asked Allah to make Makkah a center of guidance for the world. Facing Makkah during prayer also strengthened the unity of the Muslim community. No matter where they are, all Muslims turn toward the same direction when they pray. This simple act reminds them that Islam is one faith, and Muslims are one Ummah, nation. The change of Qibla was not just a shift in direction, but a powerful statement that Islam was now complete, with its center in Makkah. Unity among Muslims. The change of Qibla was not just about turning in a different direction, it was about bringing Muslims together as one Ummah, nation. No matter where a Muslim is in the world, whether in Asia, Africa, Europe, or America, they all turn to Makkah when they pray. This simple act creates a powerful feeling of unity and connection. Imagine looking at the earth from space. If you could see Muslims praying, you would notice millions of people standing in perfect rows, all facing the same central point, Makkah. It is like a huge circle wrapping around the world, reminding everyone that they are part of something greater than themselves. This unity goes beyond prayer. It shows that Islam is not limited to one race, one country, or one group of people. It is a religion for all of humanity. When Muslims pray together, they are reminded that they are equal before Allah, regardless of their nationality or background. By choosing Makkah as the Qibla, Allah made sure that all Muslims, past and future, stay connected. This direction of prayer is not just about geography, it is a symbol of faith, brotherhood, and the oneness of Islam. A test of faith. The change of Qibla was not just a new direction for prayer, it was also a test of faith. When Allah commanded Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to turn from Jerusalem to Makkah, it was a test to see who truly believed and who had doubts. Some people immediately followed the new direction without hesitation. They trusted that whatever Allah and His Prophet commanded was the right path. These were the true believers who had complete faith in Islam. However, others started questioning the change. Some people from different faiths, and even a few weak-hearted Muslims, began to mock and criticize the decision. They asked, why did the direction change? Was the old Qibla wrong? Allah answered these doubts in the Quran, saying that He is the Lord of both the East and the West, and He guides whomever He wills to the straight path. The real test was not about the direction, it was about obedience, trust, and faith in Allah's wisdom. This event separated those who truly believed from those who only followed Islam for personal gain. The change of Qibla became a moment of spiritual purification, proving who was ready to follow Islam completely. The Qibla Today. Today, the Qibla remains one of the most important parts of a Muslim's daily life. No matter where a Muslim is in the world, whether in a small village or a big city, they always know which direction to face when praying. This direction connects them spiritually to Makkah and unites them with millions of other Muslims around the world. In mosques, the Qibla is clearly marked by a special niche in the wall called a mihrab. This beautiful and carefully designed structure helps people know exactly where to stand during prayer. The imam, who leads the prayer, stands in front of the mihrab so that everyone follows the right direction. Even outside of mosques, people find ways to determine the Qibla. In modern times, technology makes it even easier. Many Muslims use compasses, smartphone apps, and even websites to find the direction of Makkah from any location on earth. The Qibla is more than just a direction. It is a daily reminder of faith, unity, and obedience to Allah. No matter where Muslims live, they always turn towards the same place, keeping their connection with Islam strong. More than just direction. The Qibla is not just about facing a certain direction during prayer. It carries a deep meaning for Muslims. It represents history, faith, and unity. When Muslims turn toward Makkah, they are not just following a rule, they are connecting to the past prophets, including Prophet Ibrahim, Abraham, Prophet Musa, Moses, and Prophet Isa, Jesus. They are also following the path of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who led the greatest change in Islamic history by shifting the Qibla. The Qibla is also a symbol of Muslim unity. No matter what country they live in, what language they speak, or what culture they follow, all Muslims face the same center, Makkah. This reminds them that they belong to one big family, the Ummah, and that they are all equal before Allah. Every time a Muslim prays, they stand in the same direction as millions of others, past and present. This small act of turning toward Makkah is a daily reminder of faith, obedience, and the journey of Islam. The Qibla is not just about geography. It is a powerful connection to Allah, to history, and to the entire Muslim world. The change of Qibla was more than just a shift in direction. It was a moment that shaped Islamic history forever. But have you ever thought about how this change impacted different Muslim communities at that time? Imagine being there when it happened. What would you have done? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history.